gave further directions on Finance Act 2023 on Monday. Now, Kenyans will today know whether the suspension of conservatory orders against the implementation of the Finance Act will be lifted or not, as the High Court gives its ruling on the controversial matter. The court had last week extended the orders amid protests by the government side, which lamented that the orders were bound to plunge the country into financial paralysis.
They have compromised the entire budgetary legislative support system. This side shows by the petitioners are intended to hide away the constitutional, political, and financial crisis that they have precipitated in this country.
This fear-mongering is misplaced. The Finance Act 2022 continues. Only the additional taxes are then suspended. That does not cripple government, does not stop payment of debt, does not stop the country from running.
From that story now to Azimio says a collection of signatures to remove government continues. Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Coalition says its signature coalition drive to dislodge the government out of power is on. Despite a dismissal, Kenya Kwanza leaders led by Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, Azimio leaders who spoke in different factions called out security agencies over excessive use of force, retaliating that Wednesday's protests are on.
Kenya is not a monarchy. Kenya is a republic. So we can decide through extra parliamentary means, through extra constitutional means, to bring about change in Kenya. And we have done it before when Parliament proved to be acting contrary to the wishes of the people. We said we are going to the people. We are going to the people. And right now we have reached a situation where we must go back to the people because the people are sovereign.
The people can express themselves in whichever way they deem fit. And if they choose to append their signatures as a demonstration of their lack of confidence in your regime, it is none of your business.
The government must listen to the people. Things are not going well. If they don't respond to the issues of West Pokot, we will be among the people who will sign the 10 million signatures to show our dissatisfaction. This government which does not listen to the people. They better to listen to the people quickly. And I want to tell Kenyans, you look around. If your MP was bought, it's up to you who voted an MP who can be bought left, right, center to sell your rights.
When somebody stands up and says, painstakingly putting this nation together, then you begin to say the nation is not a nation, it's a company. A company. And you have to buy your shares. This is where Wakenya sema no, hatutakubali. Hiyo hatutakubali.
It is one of the items ambao tunakusanya sahihi kusema hatuwezi kukubali kuwa kampuni. Sisi ni makabila mengi na tena makabila yote yanaitwa Kenya. Kama mna insist kwamba Kenya ni kampuni, basi kila mtu achukue hisa zake.
Ambieni watu wetu, mtu asiwe kama if you believe in the change you are looking for, don't believe in violence. Gaucho mwenyewe ameumia. You can't achieve anything through violence. You can't.
Tumepeleka kesi kule kotini kuhusu Finance Act. Sababu ilichanganywa na mambo mingi na ikufuata ukweli. Ikafuata uongo. The current Finance Act is a fraud to Kenyans. There was fraud in Parliament.
Yani unasema mulionga. And that goes unpunished. Yani ni kusema kwamba kama yanafanyika kwa bunge, basi tumehalalisha mambo ya hongo.
Hiyo pali ndio je inafaa kutekeleza sheria. Parliament has now remained a rubber stamp of the president. Kila mtu pale ambaye alipigia hii finance bill amelibebewa akili na kichwa na rais.
Na hakuna finance bill ilikuwa ngumu kama hii. Juu hata mkidiscuss, mkubaliane kama committee, mnapigiwa simu mnaambiwa hapana, urudi pale pale. Kwa sababu una deserve kukua.
From that to Kenya Kwanza MPs condemns Azimio leaders over the demonstrations and provoking and vows lead and opposing vows lead signatures. Leaders allied to the Kenya Kwanza government led by National Assembly Speaker Moses Wetangula have continued to fault the opposition's move to collect 10 million signatures against the government, saying it has no constitutional backing. According to the leaders, the opposition is trying to get into power through the back door and called for arrest of the Azimio leader Raila Odinga.
Si wakati tulikuwa na code, tulijaribu kukusanya signature milioni 2 peke yake, tukashindwa. Na wale tulishindwa nao ndio sasa wanataka signature milioni 10. Wataweza kweli? Ni ngumu. Mtu unamwambia andika, weka signature hapo, unapata wakaenda kukagua amechora hapo ng'ombe. Mwingine unamwambia weka signature amechora hapo mbuzi. Zote zinaambiwa invalid.
Hapa Machakos tumesema ni kazi. Your lordships, hatutaki kelele. Mimi hamtasikia siku moja nikisimama nipige kelele nifanye nini. I don't have time for that.
So kura tulimaliza, tuungane tujenge nchi yetu.
Sisi kama watu wa wajumbe wa Western tumeshikana mkono kwa mambo ya maendeleo.
Mambo ya kuondoa uongozi halali iliyochaguliwa na wananchi, then that discussion is a different discussion. We should not sabotage because we want power.
Ukora na utapeli na anarchy anajaribu kuchukua power kwa njia ya backdoor, which we will not accept, and even though it is a work in futility. It cannot work, it has never worked, and it will never work.
William Samoei Ruto said that he is ready and willing to have opposition. What he meant is that we need to have constructive opposition, but not destructive opposition. And the line we are seeing Raila Odinga taking with his brigade is that of destructive opposition.
The opposition in this country, nothing stops you from forming a shadow cabinet. And in that case, you would be giving us your best solutions from yourself.
Yule kiongozi ambaye anaongoza maandamano will be liable kwa yale yote ambayo yanatendeka.
Nasema vijana leo wamenifurahisha kabisa. Tumefanya kazi muhimu leo. Naona jamaa wanatupa tear gas, nyinyi mnashirikisha. Alafu wao wanaanza kusonga. Tena wanatupa na nyinyi mnarudisha. Mpaka sasa tuliporudi hapa, nikiwa wengine wanasema ati turudi. Hapana bwana. Wewe usiwe na wasiwasi. Tunaenda mbele.
Kama wewe unataka kupindua serikali, wale watu ambao upindua serikali hao ukamatwa wanapelekwa kwenye prison. So Raila Odinga, you are not above the law. Tutahakikisha sheria imechukua mkondo yako, imekushika, imekupeleka kule ndani, umewajibika kama raia yoyote wa Kenya.
Wanataka kuingia kwa serikali kwa mlango ya nyuma. Hawa wanataka kuogota 10 million signatures ndio Ruto atolewe kwa urais.
And Kenya and Congo sign 18 agreements on President Ruto's visit. Now Kenya, the Republic of the Congo and the Central African Republic have agreed to work together to combat terrorism, radicalization and violent extremism in order to achieve peace, security and stability in the three countries and by extension the region.
Kenya is home to the earliest remains of man, as science has proved. And therefore, all of us, including the people of Congo. Their ancestral home is in Kenya.
At 5 killed on a road accident in Bomet and Marsabit. 5 people lost their lives in 2 separate road accidents in Marsabit. 3 people, including a medical officer, died at Bobisa on the Marsabit-Moyale highway when the driver of an ambulance heading to Sololo lost control and rolled several times after hitting a motorbike. The ambulance killed the border operator and his passenger on the spot. In another accident in Bomet, 2 people were killed and 3 others injured following a crash at Mulot area on the Bomet-Narok Road.